So we'll switch that to Torrent again. Sweet. Now, map is our target, so... decent range on the old sorcery. Good damage all round. That guy's not a happy button. No, this one was the flail, wasn't it? Oh no, this one was the greatsword. Shows what I know already. And let's see. There's our map. But there's also a couple of dudes. But we do have a short sword, so if we can stab Horn Guy, that might be nice. Just because he looks like he's up to no good. Not really the toppest of stealth, but it seems to be doing the job. And we haven't quite killed him. But there we go, we got him before he could do anything exciting. With the horn. And there's our map. Sweet. So now, yeah, let's try the old castle, shall we? So, top stealth. Because there's a troll up there. And we don't want to mess with said troll. So we'll try and sneak around the walls instead. No one will hopefully mind. I think he minds. Has he seen us though? No. I'm gonna say no. He doesn't appear to care that we're here. Yep. Oh, you do though. And you. Mother. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought it was being stealthy. Turns out I wasn't. All these guys are all just eagle-eyed compared to their mates, who didn't seem to care very much, even when you were right up close to them. Maybe these guys are programmed to have better stealth range. Can we hit you from here? No. We hit you from here? No. Okay. Can we lure Troll Friend over? Away from... It's kind of unfair these guys can hit us from here, but we can't hit them from anywhere close. Will that hit? Or will it not actually? We might be out of range. No, of course we're not. So they've just got a massive range advantage on us for some reason. But we can pop old Troll Boy in the leg. Get him on our tail. And leave behind his crossbow-toting friends, hopefully. Yeah, Troll Boy shouldn't be too much of a problem if we can keep him at range. Although I don't like the look of that sword on his back. And we need a quick bevy. Now, how far in this direction can we go before we run into problems? And then there's also the question, is Troll Lad gonna respawn once we killed him? Or is he a big bad? Good rolling, Cherry. She's a good girl. Sometimes. No, are those bats getting involved? Or are they just flying around? Because that's Troll down. And a good chunk of runes for doing so. So we could probably just farm that troll guy if he does respawn. But either way we need some levels. Well, we don't need levels because I've got a general plan for levels. At least in the early game. But we may as well spend the runes while we got them. So, int seems like the way forward. Now. Okay, troll does respawn. That's good to know, I guess. Well, I can't be asked to deal with all of this lot from the front, so we'll do the old classic Dark Souls method. Run past everybody, find a checkpoint, and then if you're that desperate to kill the buggers, come back down and do it from behind where you can stab them in the back. So, there's a Site of Grace somewhere around here perhaps. There's a golden seed, so that might be another flask for us, that's good. Now, doesn't actually seem to be another Site of Grace, so maybe we'll trek off in a different direction, see if there's one over here. Doesn't look like it. Can we get to where that troll is? Up here? Or is he going to be below us? Because there's the sort of canyon. Dogs. Yeah. That missed by a mile. That didn't work. Yeah, it seems like mounted combat with the staff might not be the best thing in the world. Also, that goat wanted us dead for some reason. But let's keep strolling about and having an explore. So, what have we got? We've got some runes down there. Are they runes? Oops, wrong button. Lots of tortured noise is coming from somewhere. But what do we have over here? A doorway leading into a tower. And a big bowl thing. The Stormhill Evergaol. Worth a go, perhaps? Might well be. Let's pop in and see what's what, shall we? Yes, we shall enter the Evergaol. Sounds like a place where you keep wrong-uns. Like this lad, the Crucible Knight. Ugh, don't block everything. Awful shite. Ugh, damage isn't great. Yeah. And we're dead. That was swift. Yeah, we ain't got the damage to that lad yet. Good to know. Guess. It's a weird looking shield. But we'll pop back in at the old Stake of Marika. Because that should at least put us close. Yeah, death. Now, which way is that cool looking tower? There it is. There's at least one lad guarding the door. There he is. Maybe we could backstab him. Although, it doesn't really seem a very magic thing to do when we can just pelt him with pebbles. Now, what prizes do we have? Another lad. Good prize. Although this one's much weaker, so it's fine. You haven't even noticed just because you're the worst guard in the world. So we'll save ourselves some FP and stab you up. And nothing else around here except this chest. Okay. And that's the arrow's reach talisman. Oops. Just arrows? Yeah. Increases a bow's effective range. That's fine. We have no bow. But it's good to know what was up here, because that could come in handy if we have got an archery character waiting in the wings or anything like that. Now, so where was that troll stood? Because that's the gate in. So that troll would have been where? Just trying to get a grasp of the geography and all. There he is, he's on that bridge. There's a scarab in a tree, fair enough. Now, is there any reason to be there? There are items about. Although now that the troll is back up here, what's he going to do? He's going to come for us. And okay, he's going to shout at us. Mother trucker. Go on, drop off. You know you want to. So I can wander over and snag that loot. Maybe we'll just get reckless with old Torrent and see what's what. Whee! And grab ourselves some swag. And over the other side. Now, what's round here? More of these fragments, fair enough. Old troll boy is chasing us now. But thing is, can we now jump back over without him being able to get us? Because there was some extra loot, wasn't there? Down there. Yeah. Oops. Golden Rune 2. That's fine. That's less fine. That guy. Just stab. It's not going well for Joel Cherry Bear over here. So what's our next stop? It's going to be down that bridge. So, Stranded Graveyard, first step. First step is probably the place to be. Yeah, we'll just put a beacon somewhere roughly in the direction of the Weeping Peninsula, and then we can head on over. It is these buggers. It's those noisy buggers down there, isn't it? Making all that ruckus. Never mind. Now, we should probably skirt around this swamp, I feel. But it's probably quicker just to run through the swamp, right? Let's just run through the swamp. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Dragon Burnt Ruins. Yep, nothing untoward in the old Dragon Burnt Ruins. Ooh, was that a doorway? Might have to come back to that in a bit. It's actually pretty alright for a Miyazaki swamp. Possibly because we're on horseback. Now, can we stab up this scarab? Right, okay, we didn't kill the scarab, the crab did. But, what the hey, it doesn't matter. End result is the same. And yeah, we made it through the Dragonburnt ruins and out the other side of the swamp without any problems whatsoever. So obviously there's nothing to worry about in that swamp at any stage. The Bridge of Sacrifice, lovely. Bridge of duking. Getting away from people. That stone sword key will come in handy later, especially if we can find a second one. Because I'm pretty sure that Lulu will want to go back to that dungeon that you passed just outside the tutorial area. But for now, let's grab the old Morning Star, that's why we're here. And then let's just sprint on if we can and make it to another site of grace, just because... Why not? We're in the vicinity. Now, can we stab you? We can, but you're also going to bugger off, so... And yeah, we've missed that scarab, that's fine. Stabbing down with the spear from horseback didn't seem terribly useful. Mounted combat seems best saved for big tall enemies or mounted enemies, like that guy for example. Looks like a knight's cavalry, and thus we probably don't want to mess with. Yeah, you bugger off, cavalry. Thank you. Now, we're not far from the map, but we don't need the map right now. We're going elsewhere. So we'll pick up the map when we actually want to head into the peninsula, maybe, although... Yeah, we're already so close. We'll grab the map and then we'll bugger off. Forgot about the arrows. Now, our next stop is east. Lingrave, isn't it? So can we get there from... Maybe. Yeah, we might ride through the gate front and then take a right when we're at the other side. That might help. So we should treat all these goobers with the disrespect that they deserve and just march on past. Oh, there's a golden seed up here. I should remember that on everyone. But I won't. I'll probably get it eventually. Now, what's in this direction? There is a grace over here somewhere, isn't there? It's near that shack. May as well grab it whilst we're in the area. A second stone sword key, that's very useful. And given as we're here, let's chat to Roderika. Okie doke, so that's Roderika's dialogue done. She will move on to Round Table Hold at some point. And we're going which way? We're going across that way, so yeah, we'll beacon that one up. Follow this ghost. Bit of a stutter there. Yeah, the stutters at this stage on patch 1.03 I think we're on are noticeable, but not the worst thing in the world. I can live with them, although it's obviously something that should be better. We should expect better from FromSoft at this point. They've been developing these games and releasing them on PC for ages now. But it's not so bad that I'd leave like a negative review of the game or anything like that. It's just the odd annoyance. Okay, we just rode past something that exploded and gave me 9 runes. That's absolutely fine with me. Are you Knight's Cavalry or are you just a regular dude who happens to be out at night? You look like a regular dude. how do we get down? I'm pretty sure most of my characters by the end will have gravity as their number one cause of death. Or bloody Millennia, Blade of Miquella, who was never known defeat. But we'll get round to her at some point in the far, far future. Now, where's this bridge? There is the bridge, so why am I up here if the bridge is down there? Why is there a ghost? Are you just here to indicate that there's a door? Ooh, is this the one that we found? Yes, the Death Touched Catacombs. We will find the Site of Grace and then move on for now.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone?
Right. We've not come across this lab before, but I think I know where to find him, which is up here. Ah, yes.
Hello?
I can hear you, friend.
me? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
Probably.
Thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear. Something nice and big. And
Are we
I'll
still doing phrasing?
out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Give it our all. So that's going to involve a two-handed charge attack, I guess.
Ouch!
Was that enough?
Don't stop now. Just put those doubts to rest. Give it your all, I say.
Okay, that wasn't enough. Oof, big old impaling thrust, and that's still not popping him loose. There we go. Took a few. Hi, friend.
Well played, good lady. Well played. Oh, that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me.
Ha!
Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Flesh. Where did you pull that from, my friend? I mean, thank you.
Once again, pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
Certainly does. We do like festivals of combat. Probably.
I'm heading eastward.
So yeah, he's heading
Redmane
eastward.
Castle,
Cool.
On the southern eye.
Perhaps we shall see you there, friend. You weird little warrior Jar. Now, what was that thing that we picked up? Exalted flesh. A lump of animal flesh. Fine. Nice. So when you say you're a warrior Jar, are you a Jar that's a warrior, or are you a Jar full of warriors, or is it a little from column A and a little from column B? Hard to say. But here's another checkpoint. Lovely. Now, should we see how Catch Flame does against a Mad Pumpkin here? He's not pleased. Look at him. He's really desperate to get that thing off his head. And now he's dead. Oh, and apparently that's enough for a free flask. The Sanctuary Stone. Was that worth it? I keep pressing the wrong buttons, but hey ho. What is a Sanctuary Stone when it's at home? It's a crafting material. It's a rare material from ruins, okay. We did get a decent chunk of rune from him, about a couple hundred. But we've also got a flask, haven't we? A seed. And maybe we want to change our allocation because we're going to be doing a fair amount of casting on Lulu. Okay, so that pumpkin head respawns. Good to know. He's not really any threat to anyone because you can just stroll past him, so yeah, why not have him respawn? Why the heck not?